Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Capricorn November 11th, 2024. With the moon in your solar house much of today, you're especially aware of things that are just a little off. As well, events or feelings happening now can remind you of the need to draw boundaries. Venus forms a square to Neptune, and the desires of a significant other can be a mystery in a frustrating way. Or, you might pin your hopes on someone or something to the point you forget you're the one in charge of making yourself happy. In truth, this transit makes it tricky to accept that happiness is found within and not outside of you. Emotions and affections can be hard to make sense of right now, so do your best to hold off on drawing conclusions. Aim to return to practical problems on a day when you're more ruled by logic and reason than by complicated emotions and expectations. It can feel inconvenient to face reality about a person or situation right now, but it can save you a lot of time and energy in the long run. Prepare for Neptune to be casting stormy energy over your day yet again. Known as the planet of delusion and mystery, Neptune is always ready to stir the pot. Today, he will clash violently in a square with sweet Venus, the planet of love and beauty. Prepare for disappointing news about personal and romantic relationships to come out if things have been rocky or hidden. Yet, if you and your sweetheart are on steady ground, you may pass through this more easily, not being afflicted by the depressing vibes. While you'll indeed feel a bit more emotional, it may be best to spend some time alone at home in solitude. What are you waiting for? Take action to clarify what you want to focus on in your work and life balance, since Venus in Sagittarius will square Neptune retrograde in Pisces. You will need to set clear intentions and priorities. It is possible to make time for your personal obligations and professional responsibilities. You could also balance your relationships in your personal life and work life. But this depends on your ability to act on rearranging your priorities. Once you do, it will be so much easier to achieve a work and life balance. Your dreams and intuition meet head-on with your will to succeed and your drive. But maybe you don't really have a goal in mind that would benefit from this kind of energy. That's fine. All you need to do today is listen to your inner voice and take notes. There's nothing that says you must decide anything now. But you may want to anticipate the decisions you know are coming up. This will help you to be prepared. Is it time you moved on? If there's been something in your life that you've had difficulty letting go, this day may give you the courage and strength to do so. Loss in any form is painful for everyone. You're known for your sensitive nature, so for you, this can be an extremely painful process. Yet eventually you need to progress past the loss towards a fresh start. Take time to finish your grieving process today, and then step forward with the knowledge that you'll be all right. Having begun the week at odds, the moon is not only back in harmony with Jupiter in your career sector, but as it makes its last visit to your work sector before Pluto returns, this is a preview of things to come. It wasn't just the moon that clashed with Jupiter earlier in the week, but Venus as well, both bringing what now appears to be a timely work and life balance reminder. It is when the planets of luck and change join forces that this professional year is going to catch its second wind, with the momentum set to build on the job and career fronts into the new year and beyond. Before leaving your romantic sector yesterday, the moon not only aligned with Pluto for the last time before he leaves, but spent its final hours at a friendly aspect to Uranus, in retrograde motion in an adventurous part of your chart. With Venus, the planet of love, just 3 days away from her return to your romantic sector, a mix of romance, adventure, and nostalgia will be a prelude to some of the most romantically charged weeks of the year. Our eyes in the sky. Today brings a bit of cosmic unpredictability, as Venus in deep, passionate Scorpio faces off with Uranus retrograde in grounded Taurus. This opposition can stir up surprises and shakeups, so you might find yourself dealing with some unexpected twists. Have you ever had one of those days where everything seems to veer off course, a wardrobe malfunction at just the wrong moment, or a sudden snag in your plans when you felt you were finally getting things together? That's the kind of energy in the air today. But remember, these curveballs often make life richer, showing us new perspectives and teaching us to laugh, adjust, and get creative when life throws a surprise our way. This sense of unpredictability could extend to your love life or close relationships. You might find yourself running into someone from your past or having a spontaneous conversation with a friend that takes an unexpected turn. Or maybe you're simply questioning whether your current relationship dynamics are truly fulfilling. These surprise moments, though sometimes unsettling, give us a chance to look within and reconnect with our deepest desires. Have you ever found yourself reflecting on a relationship only to discover an unspoken truth about what you need to feel happy and fulfilled? Today's energy nudges you to explore those questions, to check in with your heart, and consider what truly brings you joy and fulfillment in your connections. Financially, things could feel just as dynamic. Perhaps an unexpected expense pops up, or you stumble across a new way to earn or save money. Whether it's a small expense or a surprise opportunity, the key is to stay steady and grounded. Remember that today's highs and lows are fleeting, but your long-term goals are within reach if you keep your eyes on the bigger picture. Think about what financial security and abundance mean to you. Is there a small step you can take today to support that vision, whether it's building savings, planning a new budget, or exploring fresh income streams? These small steps forward can reinforce your goals and bring a sense of stability, even amidst a fluctuating day. Today also asks you to stay mindful of potential misunderstandings or minor disagreements. Sometimes, a tiny spark can turn into a bigger flame if we're not careful, especially when emotions are heightened. Have you ever been in a situation where a simple difference of opinion spiraled into a full-blown argument? That's the kind of energy we're working with today. If you feel the urge to stand your ground on something small, take a moment to breathe, reflect, and ask yourself if it's worth it. Sometimes, it's more empowering to step back, keep your calm, and focus on the broader goals you're working toward. Instead of getting pulled into any drama, try to channel today's energy into something positive and productive. Use this dynamic energy to fuel a project that excites you or even tackle tasks you've been putting off. Have you ever noticed how focusing your energy on something constructive can transform your day? Whether it's making progress on a work project, brainstorming a new idea, or treating yourself to some self-care, redirecting your focus to things that help you move forward can bring a sense of calm and accomplishment. By the end of the day, if you've handled today's challenges with patience and an open heart, you'll likely feel a renewed sense of calm and even pride. There's something incredibly empowering about choosing to face disruptions with grace, and it often leads to unexpected peace. Have you ever felt that surge of relief after consciously responding to a difficult situation with patience rather than frustration? Recognize that you're not alone in these challenges. Support is all around you, whether from friends, family, or even a small moment of self-acknowledgement. Today, choose the response that best preserves your inner peace, and remember, every thoughtful choice you make is bringing you closer to the life you're building.